All right, everybody, this is my Quickjack pump for the Quickjack 7000 TL, and I developed a crack in it today right here on this seam. It's cracked right there, so the hydraulic fluid started leaking out. There is no videos on replacing this tank. I read somewhere you can't even get this tank, so I'm going to take it apart and see if there's a way to fix it. There was 4 bolts, 2 here, 2 on the other side, this clamp here. I'm gonna pull this off. We'll see if what happens here. In a second, I might have to use 2 hands, so I'll put this down. All right, so I yanked it off. There is a little bit of fluid in there. Oops, sorry. There's a little bit of fluid in there that came out. Just got an O-ring on here, little pickup tube, tanks here. There was a, where'd it go? There was a little magnet inside that came flying out, probably just sitting in the bottom in there. And I don't know, I'm gonna see if there's another. I thought I saw some kind of tanks that look similar to this opening online. I'll take a look and see. I'll take some measurements of that and see if I can't get another one, or if not, I'll clean this up good, put some epoxy on the inside, the outside, inside down there, and let's see if we can see down in there. There's a little bit of a glare, but yeah. Anyways, so we'll go from there. That's so pretty simple. I don't know why they wouldn't sell you a tank. Seems strange, but pop that back on to get, keep the contaminants out, but we'll go from there. All right, update you next time I get some info. Bye. All right, guys, here's a video of the leak. I poured some rubbing alcohol in there just to kind of clean that crack out. You can see it's seeping out of there. I'm sorry, that's not good. My lighting's too good. It's not a big leak, but it seeps out of there. So I'm gonna let that soak. I'll let that. There's a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there to try and clean that crack out. Cleaned it out real good with the some brake clean on a rag. Now we'll just let that soak through in case I got to maybe JB plastic weld that and go from there if I can't find another tank. So, all right, there's where we're at, and that's what the pump looks like with the tank off. Little magnet right there for the thing. All right. I should probably film this way. There you go. There's the pump with the tank off. Tank. See how big that hole is. Let's get a measure of that. It's about 3. Almost 3 3/4, 3 5/8, something like that. 3 5/8 hole. So let me see if I can find a tank. I thought I saw some. So, all right, let's update. All right, guys. So you can buy a tank. You can buy this plastic tank from Quickjack. Costs $60. So what I'm going to try and do is use this JB Weld plastic bonder here and see if I can't fill that little indentation down there, fill that in, and then I'll come and do this backside back here. I sanded it down with a little 150 grit. I've cleaned it up with some alcohol, get it clean. Looks a little damp there still. Let that dry a little bit further. But yeah, that's it. So I'll put some of that in there, and then after I get it all filled in both sides, we'll put some alcohol in there and see if it leaks out. All right. There we go. Okay, so here's the finished product. I don't know if we can see inside there. Oh yeah, see down there? slathered a little that plastic bond down in there. Did a little on the back here. A little stripe down that seam. Let's turn it over this way. Just ran it down that seam. I'm gonna pour some rubbing alcohol in here, just because it'll dry up faster. I can use water, but whatever. I got this here, so let's pour this in here. See what happens. See if we get any leaks. Let's get them out down there. See if we get anything to leak out of here. I don't think it's gonna happen because I fixed it. I think. Let me see. I'm gonna set it on a piece of paper towel and let's see if it seeps out on here. I'm gonna set it like that, and see if it seeps out. And if not, we got a good fix. Oh yeah. All right. Next shot, I'll probably be putting it on and be done with it. There you go. Nothing leaking out yet. Paper towel's dry. Okay. All right, guys. So here we go. I put a little lube on the O-ring, or I mean a little trans fluid on the O-ring. Ran a little bit inside here, and see if we can put this on the right side up. So we'll put this on here. That down there. Maybe I'll loosen up this clamp a little bit. Sorry about the moving. That's pretty loose. All right, so sorry about that. Get that down on here. Get that down. Line those bolt holes up. And we'll put the bolt holes on, tighten that clamp down, and we'll give it our test. Should be fine. Fill it back up. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Well, she's full of transmission fluid and not a leak in sight. No leak around the base where we reconnected it, so it's a good fix. That 2-part plastic bonder is some strong stuff. So it was just a minor crack. So there you go. Saved myself 60 bucks. I think that stuff on Amazon cost 10 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that. So sweet.